Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left this video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get a July reading for the sign of Pisces. Okay, so we'll keep it short. July 3rd is the buck or full moon in Capricorn. July 10th is the last quarter moon in Aries or Taurus, I believe, depending on where you're at. The 17th is the new moon in Cancer. 25th or 26th, depending on where you are, is the last quarter moon in Scorpio. Um, July 4th for the U.S. is Independence Day. Huge. There's lots of countries that have Independence Days in July, actually. We're not alone in that. July is significant for joy, fun, and boldness. So go big or go home type of energy for July most definitely is important. Seeking happiness is kind of the message that has manifested for me for July this year. I'm sure it probably manifests for a lot of you as well since you're my collective. All right, Pisces, what do we got jumping out? So the Hierophant, Three of Cups reversed. Okay. Oh boy. All right, some of you are celebrating a higher form of commitment in some way, shape, or form. Some of you might be, I'm just going to say it. Some of you might be celebrating a divorce because of a third party situation. Yeah. Take it how it resonates. It's general. Applies to all. If it don't apply, let it fly. All right. Others of, I shouldn't say others of you. There's going to be some of you who are really just looking at a higher form of morals here. Like you're questioning, how do you say that appropriately? Okay. Like you're challenging your beliefs, opening your perspective some. There's gonna be some of you where that's kind of a taboo. Or like if say you're in like a super religious family and you're starting to question shit, they're not gonna be real happy about it. You may get uninvited to group sessions, partying events, things like that. Obligations that are typically family. You may not be getting invited to those. I do feel like there's going to be some of you who are just celebrating moving on to the next step, like the next step up the ladder at this point, like graduations or, like I said, marriages, births, things like that. Things that's just one rung up the ladder. You know what I mean? Like you're moving up, and it's big, it's beautiful, it's good. For some of you, those parties may not go so well in July. Just gonna say it. It may not be as fruitful as you thought it was going to be. Like maybe you go to a grad party and there's not as many people there as you thought. Or maybe something bad happens at the party. Like, yeah, just put it out there. Take it how it resonates. All right, then we get Judgment and the Nine of Wands. All right, some of you are finding acceptance in the fact that you have to protect yourself. Like you have to protect yourself, protect your home, protect your children, protect what was yours. Like you are absolutely okay with what you had to become to survive. And that's okay. And you're okay with that. You're finally at that point. You're a wounded warrior, okay? There's a lot of you that have struggled through a lot here. Could have been someone turning their back on you, could have been I'm here calling you out your name. Like there could have been a lot of just a lot of toxicity with this situation. Just a fuck ton. You know what I mean? Towards the end of July, we're getting Five of Pentacles. So some of you may have had to spend more money than what you thought you did, or you may still feel injured from what has happened. Can I get one more for this Five of Pentacles? I want one more for Pisces. Okay. Star reverse. Yeah, you're kind of losing hope in this situation. You're tired of it. You're tired of, by the end of July, you're tired of filling the cup for somebody else to fucking drink it, man. I'm not a fucking bartender. Feeling left out in the cold by that energy, yeah. It's definitely a love situation, the party, so it could be a wedding or definitely someone that you have loved in the past. Maybe you run into an ex at the party. Maybe that's what goes wrong at this point. Could be, as far as the judgment goes, you have to decide. You have to decide what you need to protect yourself from and what's safe to let through your door. And that's on you to find that. A lot of you are seeking to find your purpose. I'm not seeing you find that purpose here in July. If you don't already know what your life purpose is, you should probably look into your life path. Life path numbers are super important. You may be a life path 9 or a life path 3, you know? Yeah. All right, the reason you're feeling so down in the dumps by the end of July is because there's a lot of darkness that surrounds what is going on. There's definitely been steps that could have been taken and weren't, obstacles or detours that were in your way, and you kind of by the end of July you're treating them as if they are what do you call it? Like I heard defeated, just defeated. Like you just feel fucking defeated at this point. You're exhausted. Shit's working against you. You're tired of fucking putting all your energy into something that ain't fucking working out. Specifically if there's children involved. Like maybe it's a custody battle or it's trying to get your kids to do like go to college or oh yeah, that could definitely apply here. Some of you may be trying to convince your children to go back to school and you're giving up that hope by the end of July. You're just like whatever. You feel like they're not taking the steps that they need to put themselves back in order, and you feel like they're going to end up in the cold and injured by not seeking out the financial happiness that you feel they deserve. But at the end of the day, that's their choice, not yours. Just gonna put that out there. They have to find their purpose, and you may be part of that path. I'm sure that you are. But at the end of the day, they have to choose their life. They have to choose what paths they are taking, Pisces. And the same with like those of you dealing with like immature people. They don't even really have to be immature. They could just be younger than you and you feel like you know more than they do. You're wiser than them or you've been through the situation, so you offer them advice, but they don't fucking take it. So at that point you remove them from your energy. Like you're just guarded, you're tired of fighting the battle with them. You're tired of fighting it with them. Like, okay, fine, you want to do you, but you can do it the fuck over there, out of my sandbox. It's gonna hurt like hell. It's gonna hurt like hell to drop this person or this situation on its ass. It could be a job situation too. Like maybe somebody has a retirement party or something at work and they don't really want to retire or they're not ready for them to retire. You have to accept that you're only capable of doing what you can do. You can't work all day and all night for this person. Like I just keep getting this exhausted feeling. This exhausted feeling. Alright, I had 3 flipping the deck here. Just trying to find them, sorry. Alright, fear nothing, first of all. Fear nothing. Tiwas, you are a warrior. You will get through this. Change and transition is here. Change and transition are here. There is something that needs to end to create a new beginning for somebody else. You may have to watch these people, this situation, hit the wall. They may have to hit the wall for them to realize, oh, fuck, that hurts. Like, yeah, they just may have to. And that sucks, but, I mean, it is what it is. Fear nothing, you know? There's always an opt-out. There's always a second option or a detour of some sort. Oh, man, there's another one flipped. Hold on. I thought I got them all. Sorry. Where did it go? Where did you go? Or maybe I'm tripping. Spirit, quit playing with me. Yep. Needs. Nadis is reversed. Stop resisting. Good Lord, stop resisting. Consistency is not something that's going to happen here. It's okay. So like Rome wasn't built in a day. This is not going to happen over fucking night for you, this person or this situation. It's going to take time, planning, strategy to get it fucking done. I don't feel like you're fearful at this point. I mean, look at it as if you were the battle captain, okay? Like if you are the commander, where do you want to put your troops? Where is safest for you? Where do you know you can win and where do you know you can lose? Treat it like a game of chess, man. If you don't play chess, treat it like a game of checkers. I mean, put it however you want to. Like, at this point, you need to put it into a frame in your mind where you get out of this fearful thinking. Because by the end of July, we're Five of Pentacles, okay? Like, that's not a real healthy energy to be in. They're injured. They're out in the cold. They're put out from their morals or their beliefs, okay? So at the beginning, you're like, okay, I want to question this. And by the end, you're like, fuck, am I being shown? Like, that's up for you to decide. I mean, you make your own calls here. You are awakening. There's self-motivation inside of you. You're going to have to dig deep and find it to be able to battle through the changes and transitions that are coming. You are awakening. And that does not surprise me. All right, what's in the shadows for Pisces? What can they not see coming? I pretend that I don't care. All right, somebody's pretending they don't care and they really fucking do. I'm just going to put it out there. We get one more. What else is... Okay. What did you want from me? All right, Pisces, somebody may be answering or giving you that question and expecting you to answer that. Or you're giving that question expecting an answer. You may not get an answer. I'm just going to put that out there. Sometimes you do have to find closure on your own without actually getting the closure from someone else. That's completely dependent on you and what you need to fill your cup. Do you need that person to truly answer that? You may not get it. And you have to make peace with that you may not get the answer. Your needs, your wants. Inglar, fertility. There's growth. There's definitely growth here. It may not be consistent at first. Pretend that they don't care. I keep getting drawn back to this. I pretend that I don't care. I pretend that I don't care. You're probably going through a situation where somebody is acting very nonchalant to you. They hear you. It's their choice whether they want to follow your advice or not, or whether they want to do what you're asking or not. And it may not be completely up to them. This may be a situation where there's other shit in the way, like the Judgment card, okay? There could be other things that are blocking them from making that choice. Black magic is here too. Like, there's obstacles here. Changes have to be made in order for this to work out. Those may be yours, they may be theirs. Understand that you may get what you want, you may not. But if you're willing to battle through it, fear nothing. Fear nothing. Changes are coming. Take them as they come. All right, Pisces, those are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal read, my info's in the description below. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.